Well, hello everybody. Subbet Jeff here. You haven't heard from me in a while, but things have started to click back in. I'm looking to get back on the road here soon with a new bike. I had the Kawasaki Concourse last season, and let me just and although that was a great bike, I found out physically I'm not able to handle that anymore. So I've changed. And some of you that are following my channel, Subbet Jeff on Facebook or the YouTube, you saw the bike, the Kawasaki. Well, the new bike, which is actually a year older, is a 2000 Yamaha Royal Star Venture Millennial Limited Edition. There's only 1,500 of them made, and mine is number 744. So I'm right about in the middle there. Some went overseas. More of those were in the U.S., but they're still limited. What really caught my eye about this is that tan leather, or tan vinyl, whatever it might be, and the two-tone tan and off-white paint job. I think that this looks really elegant. So today I'm going to do some videos. There'll be probably multiple videos coming in over the next little bit here. As soon as I get into my daughter out in Arizona, she's going to edit them for me and post them today. So please excuse the phone call in the background. We don't answer that one. So first videos, I'm going to talk about the difference in the seating. My Kawasaki is a sport touring bike. And I've had sport tourings most of my riding time, whether it be a sport bike or a sport touring bike. The bike I liked the most was my 1982 Honda Cbx. If I ever had the chance to buy one of those, I'd probably buy one just to have one because it was a beautiful bike. 6 cylinders, 1,050 cc's, top speed 157, and I know that because I was there. Alright, so the sport bike is an upright, leaning, feet down position. And the Kawasaki, come to find out, sits lower. The seat is lower. So I'm 6'4", got a 36-inch inseam, so I got some long legs. And the Kawasaki, really, I mean, I could stand up and probably stick a football underneath me and still have room. That's how low the seat sat. So when I was sitting on that, even though the tank has those little indents for your legs, my legs were slightly above that. So I was a very knees up, legs up situation on there. But the main thing was I ended up having issues following some surgeries a year ago, January, that changed the dynamics of my body, I guess. And in doing so, I found out when I went on that Route 66 ride that you may have seen in my videos in June. I went down and met a friend in Virginia, and we headed out to Route 66 to do some riding. I couldn't last more than 45 minutes, and my lower back was just hurting me. So that I needed to do something, or I needed to give up bikes, and I didn't want to give up bikes. My friend in Virginia has sort of, I bought the bike mainly to do that Route 66 ride for him, and I was blessed to be able to do it with him. But now that I have this other bike, I rode it 3 hours home from where I bought it from, and not any pain at all. So I think it's going to be a big difference. But what I wanted to show is, yeah, it's tan leather, but I also bought a replacement seat because this being such a rare bike, the odds of finding the seat, an original seat, is going to be probably slim to none. And if you could, I'm sure it'd be outrageously priced. But so I bought another seat, a black one, but it has the overstuffed, and that is this. You can see that it's like sitting on a recliner. I'll tell you, and I got one right here. But this is like sitting on a recliner, and it's overstuffed over even more than the other seat. So I think it'll even give me a much more comfortable ride. Now, I don't really want to change the aesthetics and the style of the bike. So I'm in a veterans group, a veterans motorcycle group, and one of the guys there does sheepskin covers, custom sheepskin covers, and he said he can get me a good tan colored matching color of sheepskin that we can at least cover over this one. And that way it'll still have the aesthetics of the bike. So in a comparison, I wanted to show the difference of what I was sitting on before and what I'd be sitting on now. So this is the seat that will probably be on there when I go for long rides. I'll keep the originality on the seat for this short local stuff. But this will be my long ride seat. Believe me, it is comfortable. This is a Kawasaki seat. And besides that other seat, it has a backrest. So that's really awesome. So this seat was very sort of uncomfortable. I even tried putting 2 of those air pads on it to give me more height. Didn't work that well. So, but if you put these, I'll put these both together, and you can see this the amount of space that your rear end is going to be in comfort versus hanging over the side. So that's just some bit of information there. Just a bit of information there as to what's going on with the bike. Now my next video will be some video about some of the things I picked up for it and what I plan on doing with it. And we'll go into that more detail. Now I do want to ask a favor. Feel free to like my page, like the videos, share and subscribe anywhere you can. I'm new to this, but I'd like to do more. And in doing that, I like to make sure I have a following, or at least people that are interested. Also, because I'm really new to this, I would like to ask you to critique me. Give me some ideas of areas that would make the videos more interesting. Maybe areas I'm making, or the way I handle myself here. I am totally open to input from somebody with experience. I'm trying to get back into the cameras. This is on my phone. The cameras I had on the trip had issues. They were shutting off minutes down the road. I tried to use a little voice recorder connected to a microphone. That wasn't getting very good quality stuff, but I went inexpensive because I can't afford the big GoPro stuff. And there's a hint to anybody that's maybe has some good used GoPros might want to sell them to me. I could come up with something on that. But anyway, that's a story. So there we got the thing on the seats, things that maybe if you're having issues and you got a smaller seat like that, might need to change the bike. I'll tell you what, I am really happy with this bike. We'll get some videos on that in the next video too of the bike. I'll get out there and have somebody hold the camera for me, and we'll do that. And again, Subvet Jeff, because I'm a Navy submarine veteran. I've been on 2 nuclear submarines. As you see here, I got the Skipjack. Both the submarines I are on is now scrapped, but Skipjack was a fast attack boat. And the other boat was the James Madison, which was a boomer boat. Boomer boat meaning it had the missiles on it, where you go out for 3 months straight, and then you come back, you take a couple months off, train, go back out again. They have 2 crews. But if you like information on that too, feel free to get on my Subvet Jeff page. Text me, I'll tell you stuff. I find some videos every once in a while on there to put on there about submarines too, because that was part of my life. And that's where I met my beautiful bride. So anyway, thanks for joining me today in my home, and looks like family's here. Talk to you later. Here's an additional thing I'm going to add to the last video, which you won't see it as the last video. It'll be the video you're watching now. But anyway, any of you that are in Michigan, Central Michigan, that's where I'm at. There's a blessing of the bikes this weekend in Baldwin. And some of us are heading out there. It's going to be Sunday at 1 o'clock at the Baldwin Airport. So if you see the video and you're open to that idea, okay, we can meet in person. Anyway, Subvet Jeff here to just give you some info. And then I was going to show you a picture that I also got with the motorcycle, because the original owner bought the picture from the dealership. But my wife had put it up on the wall. So there it is. That is the advertising shot of the bike with all the accessories on it, which I'm looking for. All right. Subvet Jeff out. You have a great day.